All right, 7 things that intelligent, wise, crafty lifters even do before pressing heavy. And stick around for the end, we'll have a bonus tip. Number 1, your grip. Make it narrow. This ain't the bench press. It's not going to be a wide grip. It's going to be relatively narrow. In general, if you reach out straight in front of you as if you are Frankenstein's monster, your grip's going to be in a pretty good place. To oversimplify it, guys, you're going to be right on the edge of the knurl. Gals, you're going to be one finger right on the smooth. In reality, there's going to be some more variance to that, but that's a good place to start. Number 2, also related to your grip, you need to position your grip such that you are supporting the bar in the base of your palm. In other words, over the bones of your forearms. So your wrists should not be bent way back in extreme extension. To do this, you just need to pronate your grip slightly when you take your grip on the bar. Don't do weird things. You're not a DJ. You're not trying to spin your hands on top of the bar or anything like that. Simply pronate your hands a little bit. If you lean on the bar real hard before actually unracking the bar, you're probably going to find exactly where you should be supporting the bar before you unrack it. Number 3, as you approach the bar, dip down far enough underneath it, squat down if you will, although it's really a dip. Dip down far enough underneath it so that you can rotate your elbows into a position where they are slightly in front of the bar. You have vertical forearms when viewed from the front, and your wrists are relatively straight. They're not going to be totally straight, but they're going to be mostly straight. They should not be bent back in extension, in extreme extension. If you unrack the bar and then you have to fix your elbow position or you have to fix your wrist position after that fact, then you unracked it incorrectly. Nothing should change in position for your elbows or your wrists or really your upper body at all after you unrack the bar. So if you did that, rack it again, fix it. Remember that you unrack the bar with your legs, not with your arms. Number 4, after you've unracked the bar, stay close to the rack. This is not a distance event. It's simply small step, small step. In other words, right foot, left foot. You can even tell yourself half step, half step. Stay close, be efficient. Number 5, focal point. Have one, keep it simple. In general, you want to pick something that's on the wall directly in front of you at eye height. Stare at that throughout the entire rep. Before the rep, during the rep, between each and every rep. Number 6, and we've covered this ad nauseum in other videos, but before every rep, you need to take a breath, perform your Valsalva maneuver, and get tight. In other words, take that breath, hold that breath tightly in the back of your throat, not against your lips. You want to hold that breath in the back of your throat. Whether your mouth is open or closed really doesn't matter, but you shouldn't be holding that breath up against your lips with puffed out cheeks or anything like that. And then clamp down on every single muscle in your midsection. Get rigid. All right, one more tip and then we've got the bonus. Number 7, don't forget, getting tight includes flexing your quads real hard to prevent any knee movement, to prevent any knee flexion. Remember, when your knees unlock, when your knees start to bend to contribute towards the press, it's no longer a press, now it's the push press. So push press is a great lift, just not the lift that we're doing. So make sure the lift counts. Keep the knees locked, flex the quads hard. You can even cue yourself to pull your kneecaps up or even try to keep your knees back as your hips move forward. It's not actually what your knees will do, but keep the knees back and still be a useful cue nonetheless. And last, your bonus tip, wear lifting shoes. You want something with a non-compressible, rigid sole. Lifting shoes are even useful on the bench press. Yes, even useful on the bench press because of course you're driving with your legs, but man, are they especially useful on any lift that involves standing, such as the press, the deadlift, the squat. We got a real long kinetic chain. You don't want any type of squish that gets magnified through a bar path deviation later on. So wear lifting shoes. Lifting on something else besides lifting shoes, once you've trained on lifting shoes, feels like standing on a pillow by comparison. So take advantage of every single thing that you possibly can to have a successful, strong press. Wear lifting shoes. As always, we hope this helps you get stronger and live better.